nights. He was never in the crib with the roaches and mice. He remembered all the parks, suburban delights, but he always had to struggle, there was always a fight. He had another name, but I'd be calling him Bill. Silver spoon up on his plate, but he never had meals. His parents from a place where the niggas do kill, so they moved far away so they could do as they will. But it doesn't mean they changed from the ghetto they knew. It was stuck up in their brains with the rent never due. So the ghetto ass shit that they knew to be true, they passed it on the bill and passed it off as the truth. So Billy was the same and was practically dead because his parents sealed his fate, putting shit in his head. But nigga, at this time he wasn't knowing it yet. He didn't know of all the curses that the devil had spread. He became a troubled child, doing nothing in school, trying to be a little menace, breaking all of the rules. But it ain't about the rules, it's about his decisions. He was on his mission, so he never would listen to all the voices in his ear that were telling him right, trying to guide a man of God to the graces of light. He was too busy wanting platinum mice, and only if he made it with the roaches and mice. So he found his way to do it, and he walked that walk, following lessons that his parents never actually taught. They led by example with the way they lived, imprinted their designer to a gullible kid. Went to hang with his cousins in the dirtiest places. He wasn't from a place where the shirts had faces, but when he went there he was blending on in, dancing with the devil by engaging in sin. Wanting to sling every drug that his cousin had slung, trying to smoke on every blunt, filling up all his lungs, trying to jump every nigga, trying to put on the front. So when he went home he was feeling so tough, he would walk with a swagger and was doing too much. Broke into his mama's safe and now he carry a gun, but he's secretly a coward, he not bust no slugs. Everybody dreaming Howard and he dreaming of thugs. His obsession with respect and being seen as a boss had him spiraling to zero. He was ever so lost, cause despite the shit he did when he was far from his home, he knew he couldn't do it, not when he's alone. So he acted out worse, trying to project, but the nigga was cursed. He would resent every facet of his life that he was blessed to have, steady chasing for a fate that would be his last. A dance with the devil isn't something you do, but a whole lot try, cause they got something to prove. Yet they never realize they got something to lose, but a waltz into the darkness is what they would choose. And the devil loved to dance, so he'll never say no. He'll follow you forever, everywhere that you go. Do not seal a fate that you can never escape, cause the devil be on time, he never late for a date. Billy said he dropped out, but nigga he flunked. Not because he was stupid, nor was he dumb. He just wanna be a thug and to be that one, to be the boss nigga. Yet he never was touched, not until about June when his ass got whooped. He was beaten to the ground and his gun got took, not by another thug but a neighborhood kid who had grew up down the block from the place where he lived. And see, in the suburbs shit can be harsh. You fell once and then they tear you apart. They was calling him a fake, said he put on the show, but no one there was hood, so they ain't even know. But it didn't click with Billy, so he took it to heart. Kids in the whole suburbs ain't think he was hard, so he wanted to kill, to take some life. Because even worse, this kid was white, beaten up by a white and then robbed a fit. Nigga wanted to get mad and he wanted to snitch, but what would people think if they knew he a bitch? Ain't no hanging with his cousins, cause now he ain't shit. By the way, he hit them up and they never did show. They left him on his own, now he calling them hoes. Every person from his home think he only a show. Rich white boy beat him, now he don't even know. His girl tried to calm him, but he's unamused. His anger towards his loss steady turned to abuse. He would slap her, hit her, act like he'd hate her, and if she wasn't in the mood, the nigga he'd rape her. Wasn't tough up in the street, but he rough in the bed. Steady caught up with the images that stuck in his head. His parents kicked him out cause they saying he trouble, but the truth really is that they never did love him. So he shacked up with his cousin and he moved to the east. It's better than being up there in the streets, but now the fact is the neighborhood was the ghetto. He got what he wanted, it's finally settled. His cousin was a blood, got a set he can rep, so Billy really thought that he could use to connect. He would roll up with his cousin, you know what I'm saying. He got into the gang by association, repping his set up on Instagram. But now that he had made it, he had no plans. He got what he had wanted, he's finally real, but the shit be kind of empty if you know what's the deal. He not high up and he not making no dough, and he doesn't have his girl, just community hosts. He don't even get a cut of money he makes, cause his dollars his cousin would take. A dance with the devil isn't something you do, but a whole lot try, cause they got something to prove. Yet they never realize they got something to lose, but the walks into the darkness is what they will choose. And the devil love to dance, so he'll never say no. He'll follow you forever, everywhere that you go. Do not seal a fate that you can never escape, cause the devil be on time, he never late for a date. Months had passed, Billy was low. He wasn't doing nothing except watching the flow, making money for a spot that he never could touch, while he watched niggas that he used to know move up. Even worse, he had learned that rich white boy, him and all his niggas are that white boy's toys. His daddy is the devil and he cuts them deals, and if they ever fuck up, he will have them killed. Real niggas know that the hood ain't shit. It's them crackers in the suits who be too legit, running pipelines straight into all of the ghettos, playing all us niggas cause we all instrumental. Then even worse, there's a rivalry too. All kinds of fighting between red and the blue. His cousin got shot and was finally killed. This put Billy on the street and shit was finally real. So in a move of desperation, he robbed the spot, stuck his blood niggas up with the front of a Glock, took $500,000 and snitched to the ops. He thought he could escape and leak them all to the cops, but he didn't know that the cops were paid. So him trying to snitch only dug his own grave, cause forget about the gang, they were busted alone. But the pipeline disrupted was mafia owned. The devil accepted his dance. Billy had lost his chance. The drug line bust put them all in a hole, and the devil doesn't play when it comes to his souls. Everybody want to know which one of them snitched, and the cop pegged Billy for being a bitch, and everything that followed is kind of unknown. Just a whole bunch of accidents that happened alone. Billy dad committed suicide, his mama just vanished, never to be seen on the face of the planet. His ex got kidnapped and raped by the cops. If she gave up his location, then they would stop. She revealed they'd been texting on and off, and he was staying in the west with an elderly aunt. She got dumped in the river, then the people came gunning. When they pulled up at his house, he was already running. They kicked his door in, lit his fucking auntie up. Billy fired a gun, but it jammed after one. Billy thought back to everyone he had lost, from the girlfriend he loved to the parents he fought. Was there anything wrong with being a kid from the burbs? What was the lesson that he finally learned? There ain't nothing wrong with just being a kid. You are not defined by the place that you live. This shit is all fake, nigga, nothing is real. Might as well do shit that will not get you killed. Billy learned a lesson, the devil can dance. You can waltz all you want, but you never will last. Locked up in a cell or condemned to a hell. Never dance with the devil, cause you'll never prevail.